perform in that baggy old pond. So, the last time I um, did these, went live, I was very upset. Very upset and very sad. Really sad. Like beyond belief sad. Hi, Silly. There's little Silly. But I've put my head together and tried to calm myself and think more rationally. And I was working on a song yesterday. It's going to be a big hit. But I was recording the vocals for till after 3 a.m. last night. Damn, look at that beard. So, anyways, what I was trying to do, or I want to do, is I was going to go live on Instagram and talk about the music and the whole thing of why and what the music is, and I was going to talk about that infamous letter that I had received. Well, I know that what I'm going to do is I'm going to go live on something and I'm going to read it all. Like, read it through, not like one part and then me like getting pissed off saying it. I'm going to go through it the way it is, and I'm going to not tell a backstory, but talk about this woman who sent this letter, and talk about all of her past behaviors and why the whole letter was just total bullshit and intentionally mean to hurt someone, because I'm gonna break all of this shit down. And I don't bullshit and I don't sugarcoat shit and I don't make shit up. I keep shit real. That's the way I am. That's it. I don't do phony bullshit. I'm not wired like that. And I'm a nice person. I know I quoted the letter before where it said, I seemed like I was a nice person. But the a producer I'm working with gave me some insight on the situation, and he told me not to react and respond, because that was her intention, to get me to lash out at someone and be pissed off and create drama. Because if I did get all pissed off and start texting people that would have done exactly what she wanted and made stress and problems in a situation. And that's not what I'm going for. I'm going to be true and real to myself. And by doing this on fucking YouTube, I'm putting it out there. And it will be out in the universe. And I won't be going for like individuals, and they won't be like getting the like just the anger. I will be laying out the whole situation, the whole story, all the details, every even a detail where I'm not like the it's not the best, where because there was some points in this where I acted like an asshole, and that wasn't nice and wasn't acceptable and wasn't cool, and I'm gonna fucking own it. And this will go along with the whole story and why there's the song Hot Dogs and all these songs that I'm making. The inspiration for this music and why I made it. And so there's a lot of variables that I'm gonna hit, and clarify just for to so if anyone ever's like, what is that? Okay, here, go look at this video on here, and it'll explain everything instead of telling it um, over and over again. And so it'll be like not a storybook time, but it will be the truth. And I'm not if I get upset and cry, and it's like, well, I already did that, so I'm not um, scared about that. And when I was, damn, look at that beard. When I was making the music last night, I went to brought the sad that sad crying that was me the other night. I brought that um I let that sadness, but not from what that bitch had put, but sadness that was from the situation, but not linked to her letter. So the song is sad, but it's not because of that bitch. it's sad because it's sad, and I got into character, it's called, and it wasn't easy because I'm new to making music, and to sing a song that's sad, you can't be happy while you're singing it because it's not gonna sound sad, and that's not gonna, it won't seem real. It'll sound like someone singing this sad song and it sounds like they're having a good time. That doesn't jive, and that's not real, and I don't roll like that. So if I'm gonna sing a sad song, I'm gonna get fucking sad and sing it. And last night I did, and it was not easy. It was not easy. I don't know if anyone's ever like sang when they're sad or anything like that, but when you're trying to sing it and then you got snot coming down your face, like whoa, this is this is serious. And after one take was done, and knowing it's like okay, that was done good. There was no okay, cool, okay, now go. It's like okay, get fucking sad again to go again. And the song had 6 verses in it, so that was like make I had to before each one I would start them. I said I needed a minute to get sad, and it's never been difficult for me to get sad, but I I full on let it happen and didn't hold back at all. And my producer, I was he gave me such good tips to help me and to make me feel not embarrassed to lose my shit. And if my voice cracked, he said, then that's real. And when people hear something that real, you know it's real because you can't fake something to be real. It's either real or it's not. So I was real, and I sang. I did, and the song wasn't sang. It was I was to sing it like I was writing a letter to who it's to. And that made me able to get in that this like sad feeling because I know how it is writing the sad letter, and to make it not sound like I was reading something like this, like I was there was just so many variables that he gave me to help me get into this way to where I could get these words out in a way to where they went and sounded exactly like what they mean. Like the sadness is, it's like you're gonna feel that. It's it's not happy, it's not jolly at all, but one thing that he said that I really liked was that the the last parts of the song, that there is a glimmer of hope, that there is a little speck of light, that it's not completely dark, that there there is a light. It's small, but it's there. And to get the last words of the song out, where I have there's some hope in my voice, and that took a while to get, like okay, but then I was able to, and get it done. I've never been in a recording booth that long, and it was very exhausting when I got home. I was really tired and I was starving. I wanted to eat. But I have, I'm not letting these, those really bad, the hopeless, that's what some of the song was supposed to feel like that. And it did, for real, it did. But as in real, like in life, like my daily existence is not letting this shit that this bitch said to me control anything I do and make me say something that could be something I'd regret, when it's most likely all bullshit that came from her mouth. Because when I read this letter and get into the details, I'm sure everyone else will probably understand what I'm saying and will think the same thing, that the letter's bullshit and that the person who wrote it is an angry, jealous, controlling, insecure woman who did not want another man talking to her husband, for one thing, which gave a whole other motive with that letter. And I will be completely 100% honest and real with every detail. Every detail. And so when that song does get finished, it will be very intense. Because my producer said when if someone's singing or something and they start crying or something in the song, that people feel that, and they they feel it, and it's has a big impact. And that is exactly what these songs are to do, is to make someone in particular, because they're about someone, but to make them let him hear these songs that were written for him. And knowing that I had never, over being like shy and shit like that, couldn't sing to him, you know, in person, I I believe that singing a bunch of songs and recording shit is, if it was me, I think anybody is going to be touched that someone took the time and wrote something about them and sang it. And none of these songs are mean or talking shit on. They are, they're all true, from true experiences. And I wrote all this shit, and it's all from the heart, from here. And to hear about stuff that we had done, put into a song, and immortalized in a a way that's showing that it's really special and it was very precious is is very moving, and that that's what I want. I want him to know that all those feelings and all of those times, all of those things and places, that all of it, everything that was said was all true, and to know that there was something very special, and that should be saved. And just to let it be known, like, this is still how I feel. I'm I care about you a lot. I wrote these songs for you. I'm singing them for you. This whole musical project is been a project from the heart and out of love, true love in its purest form. No other bullshit. And one of the songs, which sounds it sounds really pretty if you ask me, but it tells the story of pretty much the from the first moment of actually physically seeing each other, and what came from that initial smile that I had seen, that when I saw it, I was everything like came together. I was Lee is eating plastic. No, silly. She tries to eat this. Actually eat it. So I gotta like hide it from her. Anyways, so yes, that's it's a very beautiful tribute, and and nice, and I should know that nothing comes along easy. Nothing has ever been easy. And that this has been so, like a difficult time. But as in my existence, since I was born, almost died. But I'm still here. I'm still here. I haven't given up. I've been abused, mistreated, assaulted, lied to, and a shit load more, but I'm still fucking here. And I'm not going anywhere. As much as things suck and get bad, all I know is to keep going. It's hard to keep going at times because I can get really sad, as the other video had shown. And I think that day I went on here, I think I made two live videos and they were both over an hour long, and I was in bed crying. Very sad. And I was letting that bitch, I was giving her exactly what she wanted. Except I wasn't um, lashing out at people. But her intent was to hurt me, which it did. I'm a human being, and if someone's gonna say mean things to you, really mean and hurtful things, after you spill your heart out, and basically, she knew from me saying what would be upsetting to me, from all of my honesty that I said, and I'm probably too honest with people because not everyone's a nice person, and not everyone uses some will be like this woman and use my truth that I said in a way to where she's using something I said as part of the news she's delivering, but saying he's truly happy. Isn't that what counts? Because when I had written, I said, I just want him to be happy. So that's this conniving bitch using things I said in a way to where she could be like smug as hell and like, oh, you said it, and I could see if it was true. But My psychic senses tell me no. People don't just go through drastic, completely life changing events and have big revelations with people to where their whole outlook of them is now different than what it was. Basically, you don't go from hating someone to being best friends and loving them, talking about your personal private life with someone you despise, and turn that around with a person who has always resented and not liked someone and been mean to them. Now that person is now proud of them. That it it does not go with everything else to to giving this person a hard time and making a big deal about the way a dish was washed, making a big deal about it, getting angry about it, to now being so proud and having to being so proud, and that person is now so comfortable telling you about their life. First off, he wasn't comfortable talking about his life with people he got along with and people he liked. He kept things private. So it doesn't make sense that he would tell someone he disliked these things and have this person telling other people about his life. And he never liked to see me sad or upset, ever. And it doesn't make sense that now, like after that he's going to want to this woman he dislikes, and he knows I know he dislikes her, and I know all the shit that she's done. That that he would have been all cool with doing something that's gonna upset me and like make me sad. What would he get something out of it? Yeah, but I'll get into that. And to anybody who's having a difficult day or dealing with a bitch, someone that's just wanting to be mean just to be mean, keep your head up. Don't let a miserable liar get you to get angry and pissed off, because that's what they want, to hurt you and make you feel everything that comes with hurt, and for you to then lash out at everyone, making the situation worse. So, if you're dealing with anyone like that, don't listen to them. Just say, yap, 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 yap. Because you know the truth. And the truth always prevails. Always. Sure, liars win lots of times. Liars get a lot of good shit. But a lie is still a lie. Any way you slice and dice it. And the truth is the truth. And I choose to live my life in a truthful way. And I don't want to hurt people on purpose or be mean, because I'm not like that. It doesn't compute. I'm not wired like that. And I'm a big Whitney fan. And Britney Spears. That's my music folder. And I wore my Britney shirt last night. She helped me when I was crying my eyes out singing. It's like, okay, okay, okay. All right.